So I'm already buying this game. Now, that's a foregone conclusion at this point. But I do want to see a little bit more of the gameplay. I'm very curious. I did hear over the weekend during the Tokyo Game Show that this game was quite well received. A lot of people seem to really like what was shown. So it's just made me a little bit more curious about what there is, to the gameplay that, I haven't seen yet. And I know that Impa has been announced as a gameplay character, and she was one of my favorite characters from Hyrule Warriors, so that just obviously makes me really happy to hear that she's in this game as well. Obviously, she's probably going to play quite a bit differently, but, I always do like the different incarnations of Impa in the various Zelda games. So anyway, let's check this shit out. Loving it already.
Since I last saw you, and yet you have not changed.
She's got a bad feeling.
Fully prepared. Learning new ways to fight foes might do you some good.
So that's why it's a good thing it's gonna be us. Well, it's just Varudania is in a difficult spot right now. Sticks! Not bad. Come on. Death Mountain won't climb itself.
No longer, I say. I will pilot this divine beast. I hope you're not hurt.
Game's looking fucking great, man.
Rito Village is my home. While I'm here, you won't be getting any closer. You didn't stand a chance. I suppose the time has finally come to reveal Farm Meadow's divine power!
You have all that is needed to face whatever destiny awaits. Hyrule's fate is in your hands.
Damn it. A little bit more. Lucky Ladle. Yes, I did know about the link bonus. No, the game obviously looks fucking great. I know there's some more gameplay, so I'm going to check that out right now too. Some Impa gameplay now. Definitely the ninja, which is cool as shit. Oh, fucking shadow clone? That's pretty cool. I love like the afterglow on her blade when she puts it back in its sheath. Nah, man, like just looking at the backgrounds here too, like the lush open grass is going on, the environments, it looks really good. I can see why a lot of people are super excited for this. That was pretty cool. No, I just wanted to check that Impa gameplay out. I love covering games and stuff, but, watching 40 minutes, 50 minutes of gameplay footage before a game comes out can definitely kill the hype sometimes, for sure. And I like to go in as, generally pretty fresh. But that's definitely all I need to see for the game too. Like if there's a launch trailer or something, I probably won't watch it just because launch trailers can be really spoilery too. And let's have a little bit of a discussion and I'll give you some of my thoughts. I always did love the concept of the Sheikah clan and Impa as a character in general. I always just like the idea of, a secretive family of warriors or clan of warriors that's protecting the Hyrulean royal family. I've always liked that as a concept in media in general. And I'm really excited at the prospect of just, more world building in this particular time frame of the Zelda universe. As we've seen in some of the other trailers, it looks like you're not only fighting with Hyrulean NPCs, the Hyrulean troops, but it looks like there's maybe Zora troops you're fighting with at certain points. So, it makes sense that there be, Goron troops as well, and so on and so forth. So I'm really hoping we get a look, a more in-depth look at, some of the different cultures in the game, which I'm sure there will be, because I feel like there will be an extensive story, obviously, based off things we've seen so far. And I'm really excited for this game, and obviously a lot of you are as well, and I can definitely see why. And one thing that I'm really wondering about is if there's going to be maybe little hints at where the story could possibly go for the last game. Maybe we'll get some, little lore bites or drops in this game that, don't really lead to anything in Breath of the Wild, and it could definitely, lead into the last game. So I could definitely see them doing something like that, maybe some kind of tease at the end of this game that could tie directly into, the Breath of the Wild sequel. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I think it's definitely a good opportunity for them to do, something like that to really build the hype level for the last game. Because Zelda games, obviously they can be somewhat light on story sometimes, but I always do really enjoy the story that they do have, and I always enjoy the lore that they have, and I always and that's why things within the Zelda community, like the Zelda timeline, was such a contentious point of debate, because everyone just loves the fucking Zelda universe, and I'm one of them, definitely. Like, I got the 3 goddamn encyclopedias on the shelf here. So no, super hyped for this game. I'm going to try and go into a bit of a lockdown in terms of, consuming media for it before the game comes out, because, it'll just make, the experience that much better while playing it, and I'll enjoy doing a review for it more if I know a little bit less about it, eh? Anyway, thanks for joining me for this game break, everybody. Let me know if you are excited for this game. Okay, take it easy, and I'll talk to you later.